Morning bunker in YouTube. Continuing on with my video, which will be, like I say, edited together, but show you the finished product. What do you think? It's got a nice mould, I thought. Not the tightest though, but in actual fact, that's not my sheath. That is the Boca one that came with this knife. And yeah, I just don't trust it. That's why I thought this knife here would be a good candidate for me to try my hand at making my first Kydex sheath. So that's not mine. That's the Boca. So I'll put that there. Alright, yeah, I'll put mine in. Put the knife in the sheath. And you're ready. We'll go handle first. Where are we? Here we go. Handle. And the sheath. So it's set up for right hand vertical carry, and I'll get to the reason why shortly. But there you go. The imprint from the press actually was quite good when the sheath is apart, because it's a, the term they use, takedown sheath. Inside, the imprint is really good actually on the Kydex inside. I sort of winged it with the shape, and there are mistakes, but I'm pretty self-critical, and I know what they are, and I hope to improve on the next one. So we'll start from the outside. As you can see, you got the nice imprint of the knife, and remember there was tape on the blade originally, so it took up some of the slack, and the idea is it then protects the blade from getting scratched inside here. No rattle. Oh, hit the wood there. It's not loose at all. Bar that little bit of tweaking I did with the heat gun and just pressing in there on the choil area. It's good. Now, the placement of the Chicago screws, like I said, I was, on a whim. Yeah, one there. And really, in hindsight, what I should have done, I should have matched up, the top one to this one, and this one should have been, this one here should have been down lower, because what it created was a problem that I was measuring off I think it's a 40mm wide belt, like my 511 belt that I wear. And my problem was I couldn't get it to go between those two screws, Chicago screws, which meant the reason why I have a big long piece of leather here. The belt fits through there snugly. I've tried it, and you can see through there the other screw, Chicago screw, is there, and it's sitting on a round circle of leather which I cut out. So my ideas are going, horizontal, vertical carry, and I sort of had to stop last night a few times because it's just giving me the shits, and I just decided we'll just do that. A couple of leather straps that I made from some vegetable tanned leather that I had left over from a sheath, and dyed them last night, and then I sealed them this morning, and there's my straps. And remember, in the previous part of the video, the Chicago screws wouldn't tighten all the way down, so that's the other reason for the leather, is that the leather then takes up that gap, and what can I say? Yeah, it's tightened it all up. Anyway, the Chicago screw is now screwed down and bed into something. But yeah, it's that's what else I wanted to tell you. This here, because when you grab this knife in particular, because it is such a short handle, I cut this out here, or ground it out, and to do all this shaping and that there, I used the Ozito belt sander, if you remember, the one I turned upside down and mounted onto some wood. And yeah, because I didn't really want to sit here in the garage grinding on the Abbott and Ashby grinder with Kydex dust and crap going everywhere, so I just used the Ozito outside. And then just a case of then cleaning up the edges with, I think I used 240 and then 400 grit sandpaper, and then buff the edges with my electric drill and just a little buffing wheel that I picked up from, I think it was Super Cheap. And you can see the shine there on the edges. So it's all smooth. But the notch, getting back to the, if you want to call it a notch, is that when you do go to grab the knife, you put your index finger there, grab, it's awkward like this, push, and then just sits there. There you go. Fits in nice. I'm quite impressed with myself, I suppose. Not bad for first crack. Maybe I fluked it though. But, you know, it's there, it's done. I'm happy. Much better sheath. It's hard to do this because I'm looking through the monitor, but much more of an improvement over the old Boca one there. Yeah, that one. Might just keep it for reference to show before and after. Oh god. There we go. Not very good at this through the camera like this. Could maybe even tweak it a bit more, just with the heat gun. There you go. Just got to wear in, I suppose, as well. But there you go. I'm impressed. It's been fun. And there you go. Vertical carry. Anything else to tell you? Except, yeah. The more you start doing with this hobby interest, the more you start to think, well, God, I wouldn't mind now an arbor press. I wouldn't mind some rivets, more Kydex, different colours. You know, it just goes on and on. I think Paul Tafari and I had a talk about it once. The more you get into it, the more you think, oh, this and this and this starts to add up. But you got to make sacrifices along the way. Maybe sell a couple of knives or something and fund it all. But there you go. Thanks for watching. See ya.